right back. Yeah, okay. LWOO, 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 LWOO. The LWOO show, learn what overcoming obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too. The LWOO show, learn what overcoming obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the LWOOLand radio show. It feels good to be back. Oh my goodness, you guys, I was here last Monday at 11 a.m. and I swear, it feels like it's been forever. I missed you guys. Did you miss me too? Oh, well, we have a lot to talk about today, and I'm super excited to be here. For those of you who are just tuning in today, you can check me out on intellectualradio.com. You can also check me out on Spreaker.com. And last but not least, you can check me out on iHeartRadio.com. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat, all at Lauren C. Ward LWOO. LAUREN, C as in cat, WARDLWOO. Please follow me, guys, and tune in every Monday at 11 a.m. So let's get started. Now, usually, you all, I just want to say, I know that I start off with doing like my motivational Monday, my tenacious Tuesday, winning Wednesday, thankful Thursday, and freestyle Friday. But today, I want to switch it up a little bit, and I want to read from my daily inspiration. I attend Christ Universal Temple, and I love the inspirational quotes and Bible verses that they put in this book. This is the book that they give us at CUT. So I would like to start off by reading what they wrote for today, and then we're going to move on to my motivational quotes that I do for the week. So let's find October 10th. Okay, here we are. I relax. Are you ready to release all false sense of external control related to people and patterns of behavior? Have you finally figured out that you can't figure it out alone? Are you giving your undivided attention to what is showing up in your experiences? Perhaps it might be beneficial to ponder these questions and ask that Spirit guide you to answer in your soul. As I travel my life path, I am learning to allow ease and flow. Ease feels like right place, right time, divine connections, and perfect outcomes. When I maintain a feeling of ease, there are no worries, and I know that all is well and working out for those involved. Flow is the current that carries me to move with the stream. I realize that struggle is not necessary. And in faith, I choose to go with the flow and remain open to what God has in store. The Lord replied, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you the rest." Amen. I always read my daily inspiration in the morning. I'm not sure what you all do in the morning when you wake up. You might thank God for waking you up in the morning. You might pray. You might meditate. But for me, I read my daily inspiration and I pray. And it's something that gets me through my day. I'm not sure if you guys are just waking up and running out of the house and going, but I just want to give you a little bit of advice. When you wake up in the morning, because it's a blessing to wake up every single day, just simply thank God for waking you up in the morning. Even if you have to pray just for a few minutes. I'm not saying you might not have an hour, you might have to get to work, but even if you could just pray for a few minutes, take some time for yourself, I think that would be awesome. You and God time. Because I think if your day is going in a way that you don't like it, I think that you can change that by simply praying and even stating affirmations, because that's also something else that I do. And affirmations are something you can do that's very positive. I am somebody. I am great. I am powerful. Those are 3 affirmations. Something really easy and simple, positive words that you can say every morning. So just to let you know, what gets me through my day, why I'm always just so bubbly, so happy, so positive, is because every morning before I leave the house, I read my daily inspiration, I pray, and I say affirmations to myself. So that's just a little tip of advice for anybody that's wondering, why, how is LWOO so, perky all the time? How is she getting through her day? That's something that I do before I leave the house every single morning. So now to get into my motivational Monday, my tenacious Tuesday, my winning Wednesday, my thankful Thursday, and my freestyle Friday. Starting with motivational Monday. It's Motivational Monday by LWOO. And today's words of the day are, this is your season. Imagine it, go after it, and conquer it. This is your season. Remember last week when we were going through the motivational quotes and I was telling you about each one? Well, this one really, really speaks to me because this is your season. That directs towards me, and more than likely, I feel like it directs towards you as well. When you think about your season, you think about things that are not going right in your life. And sometimes you might focus on things that you don't have. But what you should do is focus on what you do have. When I say this is your season, I want to constantly remind you that this is your time to go after your dream right now. Not tomorrow, not next weekend, not a month from now, but right now. Let me explain something to you. I have a background in journalism and communications. So I'm constantly like, oh, let me pay this person to shoot this for me. Let me pay this person to edit this for me. But why? Why would I pay someone to shoot and edit something for me when I can do it myself? That's what I went to school for. Now, for example, this weekend we did my engagement photo shoot. Absolutely beautiful. We did it in Wheaton, Illinois. The park was absolutely stunning. I had a photographer to come out and shoot me and my fiance doing my engagement photo shoot. But you know what I said to him? I said, you know what, Ty? After this weekend, if it comes to the wedding, the engagement, of course we can have other people shoot those things for us. But when it comes to my career, I want you to be my cameraman. I just want to get a camera and I want to start shooting. I want to start back doing, basically going back to what I used to do. I want to go back to shooting my own footage. When I was in college, I used to shoot my own material. I used to edit my own material on Final Cut Pro. And so I want to get back to that. I don't want to have to depend on someone else to shoot my footage when I know it's something that I know how to do. So always some of my excuses this season are, oh, I can't do my motivational speaking. I can't do my talk show because I don't have enough money to buy the equipment. Or I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to do that. Well, I can learn. I can teach myself how to do it. This is my season and this is your season too. So stop focusing on what you don't have and focus on what you do have. Because what I have is a camera. My dad has a camera, so I can borrow a camera from him. I have a tripod. My fiance is willing to shoot me, so I can go back to doing what I was doing on my talk show and my radio show in the past. I'm telling you, you guys, this is a new season for me and for you. This is LWOO. LWOO wasn't like this a few years ago. LWOO was coming up with excuses. But now I'm telling you, there's nothing holding me back. I am going after my dreams by any means necessary. I have the equipment. I might not have the finances, but I'll find a way. I'm not going to continuously keep talking myself out of something that I'm meant to do. I kept trying to get on the radio stations, WGCI, Power 92, 102.7, sending in my resume, going online, applying for different job positions, trying to wait for somebody to hit me back, hitting up sorors and everything like that to work at these radio stations, but still overqualified or need more experience, or you just can't jump on air and be an on-air personality. Why? I've been doing it since I was younger. Why can't I get out there and show my skills and talent? So because nobody wanted to give me a chance, what did I do? I started my own radio show. That's what I did. I didn't wait for somebody to give me permission to do this. I stepped out on faith and decided to do it on my own. And that's what you have to do sometimes. When people don't take you seriously and they don't believe in your dreams, you step out and show them what it is. Don't wait for somebody to give you permission when you already know that you're great. Don't wait for somebody to tell you that you are going to be somebody when you know you were destined to be. So I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not coming up with any more excuses. Now I have my radio show back, and I'll get my talk show back on YouTube as well. I did two episodes on YouTube, and then I just stopped. Went cold turkey. The cameraman that was shooting me ended up moving to LA, and then I was just like, oh, I can't do this without him. But you know what? You have to keep going. The show must go on. So that's why I'm telling myself I've got to get back out there and do what I was doing before. I've got to get back out there and shoot my own footage. I've got to get back out there and put more material out for my fans because you all need me and I need you too. So this is your season really, really speaks personally to me. And I believe in my heart that it speaks personally to you because I know it's something that you're sitting on that you're not acting on. I know it's something deep down inside of you that you really, really want to do, but something is holding you back. And most of the time, it's finances. Most of the time, people allow finances to hold them back, and they come up with excuses as to why they cannot do what they want. Oh, if I had more money, I could fund my own movie. Or if I had more money, I could open up my for-profit. If I had more money, I could open up my own jewelry store. Sometimes it's about utilizing your resources. You might have somebody in your corner already that's willing to help you for a small fee, maybe even for free. It could be a cousin, a sister, a brother, a best friend. You just don't know who's willing to be on your team. There are people around you who are inspired by you, and they're just waiting on you to step out because they've already seen it in you. They're just waiting on you to have enough courage to do it. So I say, go ahead and do it. Don't let money hold you back. You might not be promised tomorrow. You might not be here. So start today. Don't allow money, friends, family, or anybody to hold you back from this point because this is your season. That's Motivational Monday. Tenacious Tuesday. It's Tenacious Tuesday by LWOOLand. And the words of the day are live on your own terms. Wow. This is really, really going into what we were just discussing. Sometimes in life, it's easy to live by society's rules, but God wants you to start living on your own terms. Don't seek validation from others, but seek validation from within and allow God to order your steps. Live on your own terms. Let me take that back one more time. It's Tenacious Tuesday by LWOOLand, okay? Sometimes in life, it's easy to live by society's rules, but God wants you to start living on your own terms. Don't seek validation from others, but seek validation from within and allow God to order your steps. Live on your own terms. So you know what I take that as? Living on your own terms mean you write the beginning, the middle, and the ending to your story. You have the power to say and do what you want. There's nobody that's holding your hand and telling you that you can't do it. If anything, the only person that's holding you back is yourself. Because sometimes we can be our own worst critic. And we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be at all. So what I'm telling you today is live on your own terms. Stop seeking validation from others when God has already told you deep down inside what you're supposed to be doing with your life. Live with urgency. Live on your terms. Go after your purpose. And stop thinking that you don't know when you know what it is. You know. So don't allow anybody to change what you already know. Stop looking for outsiders to validate it when God has already done it for you. He's already told you what it is. And I don't care how crazy it sounds. I don't care if you're 35, 45, 25, whatever. If you want to be a singer, if you want to start your own non-for-profit, to be a painter, if you want to be a motivational speaker, whatever your dream is, I don't care how crazy it sounds, I say go after it. Go after it. Because you don't want to live with any regrets. You don't. And this might be your only opportunity to actually achieve your dreams. And God is going to have your back the whole way, but he wants to see what you can do first. He wants to see you step out on faith first so he can back you up all the way. Start living on your terms. Let's even take it a little deeper. In society, they say that you shouldn't have children out of wedlock. In society, they say that you shouldn't live with someone before marriage. In society, they say that it's supposed to be a woman and a man together, that it should not be a woman and a man and a man. Now, here's my thing. To each to own. I'm not here to judge you. You're not here to judge anyone. So how can I sit here and say that person because they had children out of wedlock? How can I sit here and say that someone is a bad person because they decided to live together before marriage? How can I sit here and say that someone is a bad person because they're gay? How can I say that? I can't judge, and you can't either. So here's my thing. Why sit there and judge someone else when you can live on your own terms? At the end of the day, God is still rocking with you any way it goes. Nobody's perfect. Nobody on this earth is perfect. So why do you care about what society is going to say when you have your biggest fan and your number one cheerleader up in heaven rooting for you to be successful? Who cares? Everything happens for a reason. That was just how things were supposed to be for you. Maybe you were supposed to have a child in high school. Maybe you were supposed to live with your significant other before marriage. Maybe you were supposed to get married first before you have kids. But at the end of the day, everybody's testimony and story is different. And we don't have the right to judge. We don't. So what I'm saying is, quit worrying about what people think and what they say and start living on your own terms. Don't hold back anymore. Go after what you think is right. Pray about it and go after it with full confidence. And know that God will back you up every step of the way because he's on your team. He will not allow you to fail. Of course, we all want to be better people. We all want to do things the right way. But sometimes in life, challenges come, obstacles come, and you have to make decisions for yourself and live on your own terms. And whatever you do, when you do decide to live on your own terms, you just make sure that you're honoring God every step of the way. Every step of the way, make sure that you're honoring him. And if you make a mistake, apologize for it, forgive yourself, and keep it moving. Don't hold on to it. And don't allow people to badger you and make you feel bad for something. Don't allow people to make you feel bad for something that you say or do. Forgive yourself for it and move on. Why? Because you're living on your own terms. That was Tenacious Tuesday by LWOOLand. Now we're moving on to Winning Wednesday. It's Winning Wednesday by LWOOLand. And the words of the day are treat yourself. I know it's easier to be hard on yourself, but every once in a while you should treat yourself. Get your favorite ice cream or a massage, but just remember to treat yourself because you deserve it. Very simple. Sometimes in life we can be extremely hard on ourselves, and we rarely ever treat ourselves. We rarely do. But it's important to treat yourself because sometimes you get so caught up with putting so much pressure on yourself that you don't even acknowledge the accomplishments that you have already achieved. You might have just ran by the fact that you graduated from high school. You might have just ran by the fact that you graduated from college, or that you have your master's degree, or that you're going after your PhD. You might have ran past the fact that you're a great mother. You might have ran past the fact that you're a great father, a great sister, a great friend. You might have ran past the fact that you just got promoted at your job, that you just got a new job, that you just got engaged, you just got married, because you're always constantly on to the next thing, on to the next thing. And you're not realizing how successful you really are and how much you've accomplished, or even what you're going towards. You haven't realized that because you haven't given yourself credit and you haven't been treating yourself. So I want you to take a step back, try to relax. And I have to tell myself this too, because I'm always living with urgency, living with purpose. Sometimes you have to acknowledge what you already have accomplished. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to acknowledge the fact that you're a wonderful mother. Acknowledge the fact that you're a wonderful father. Acknowledge the fact that you graduated from high school, college, master's degree, PhD. Acknowledge the fact that you started your own business, that you got a promotion. I want you to start thinking about some of the things that you have accomplished in your life, some of the things that you're going towards. And I want you to give yourself credit for that. And I want you to start treating yourself because that's what you deserve. That's Winning Wednesday by LWOOLand. Moving on to Thankful Thursday. It's Thankful Thursday by LWOOLand. And the words of the day are the beginning. In the beginning, you may have to start off with a small house and a small income, but where there is a will, there is a way, and God will provide everything you need. You may not have much, but you'll have what you need. Just remember that your current situation is only temporary because it's only the beginning. So sometimes we can be extremely hard on ourselves, right? Like I was saying a few minutes ago. But it's only the beginning. You act like this is going to be your situation for forever. Like Cardi B say, for forever. This is not going to be your situation forever. You're not going to be working at McDonald's, White Castles, wherever you at, and you like, man, I hate my job. You're not going to be there forever. It's temporary. It was put there and put in your path for you to learn something from it so you can keep it moving. But trust and believe, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you will be. If you want a house, you will have it. If you want a car, you will get it. Trust and believe that you will have everything that you desire in life. You just have to recognize what season you're in, appreciate the process, and know that it's coming for you. That the situation you're in is only temporary because it's only the beginning. But when you advance, when you start walking around on that Monopoly board and you take your $200 and you go past go, and you get to that point in your life where you look back and you're like, wow, look at what I've been through, but look at where I am. It is such a great feeling, so fulfilling. And that's what I'm trying to remind you of, that you will get there. Whatever your current situation is, remember that it's temporary. It's not permanent. Because where God has already seen you, that vision, wow, it's powerful. I know you might not be able to see it, but God already knows it. He already knows it. And stop comparing yourself to others. That's the last thing you should do. Because all of us have different DNA. None of us are alike. Even identical twins. Did you know this? Even identical twins have different DNA. All of us are an original. None of us are a copy. We can't be duplicated. So don't compare yourself to other people because you are an original. You're not a copy. You can't be replicated. Remember that at all costs. Remember that, please. Remember that you cannot be duplicated and that whatever situation you're in right now is temporary. Don't worry about it. It won't last forever. You might be going through a cloud, a dark cloud, stormy weather, but trust and believe that it won't last forever. I just want to remind you of that. Why? Because it's Thankful Thursday by LWOO. And you have to be thankful. Thankful for what you have. Food, shelter, water, family, friends, significant other. Whatever you have, be thankful for it and know that your situation will not last forever. If it's a bad relationship, a bad friendship, you hate your job, whatever it is, it will not last forever. It's Thankful Thursday by LWOO. Now, last but not least, it's Freestyle Friday. Let me read it. It's Freestyle Friday by LWOO, and the words of the day are above the horizon. Everyone wants to fit in at first. Realize you're above the horizon, you understand why you're always striving for excellence. Being above the horizon isn't easy, but it's worth it. So keep on running towards it because you're closer than you think you are to the horizon. Let me read that one more time. It's Freestyle Friday by LWOO, and the words of the day are above the horizon. Everyone wants to fit in at first. But once you realize you're above the horizon, you understand why you're always striving for excellence. Being above the horizon isn't easy, but it's worth it. So keep on running towards it because you're closer than you think you are to the horizon. So let me say this. Being above the horizon is not easy. Wanting to be great, yearning to be excellent is not easy, but it can be achieved if you're willing to work day and night to get there. If you're willing to put in the work and make sacrifices right now, you can be successful. But you have to be willing to do it. And you have to understand that once you make it, it's going to be worth it. You see, sometimes we want to fit in with others. We want to work the 9 to 5s. We want to just get that paycheck. We want to be on our grind, workflow, hanging out, flow, with my boo flow. You know, you see the hashtags going on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that. Take that. I'm gonna put that too. But why not create your own? Why are you so desperate to fit in? Maybe you just don't belong with that circle. Have you ever thought about maybe just getting your own circle? Creating a team of people that really support you and love you instead of trying to fit in what is already the norm, what already exists? Why don't you be a trendsetter and create something that doesn't exist? Be somebody that people have never seen before. See, in this world, in this day and age, people get on social media and they scroll, 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 and they look for something that already exists so that they can just put their own spin on it and try to basically take what somebody has already created and put their name on it. But see, you have to remember who you are and whose you are. You have to understand that you can create your own. You don't have to copy off anybody. There is an invention that doesn't exist. There is a product that does not exist. There is a you in the world that we're waiting on to exist. So that's why you do not have to copy off someone else. You can create your own and be above the horizon. You can be excellent. You can be great. You have to understand that you don't have to fit in with everybody else's norm in order to be accepted. I know I sure didn't. That's why I started this radio show. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got fed up with waiting on somebody to hit my line back, call me back, email me back, leave a voicemail saying that I got the job. I said, you know what? On Monday, I'm hiring myself. On Monday, I'm working for LWOOL. How about that? I said, forget about this. Forget about me waiting on a radio station or a television station to hire me. I'm about to hire myself. I'm going into business for myself. How about that? LWOO in full effect. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of waiting on somebody to recognize my talent and my skill set. I'm tired of people trying to tell me when I can walk on their stage and give a motivational speech. I'm tired of people trying to tell me what time I should wake up in the morning and do this and that, and why I need to get a 9-to-5 with salary and benefits. Forget that. I'm done. I want to live on my terms. I want to go after my dreams because I know that I'm destined for greatness. And I know that I'm no average female. I know that I'm supposed to be successful, and I know that I'm supposed to have the world. Why can't I be on a yacht, sipping my wine, eating my cheese, traveling the world, going to London, Paris, and Italy? Why can't I have my own? Why? Because I'm an African American woman and I'm supposed to just have small dreams and work a usual 9-to-5 and just get by in life? Absolutely not. I've worked too hard. I've worked extremely too hard to be average. I want the world. I want it all. I want a yacht. I want a jet. I want to fly. I want to cruise. I want to go on vacation. I want to sip my wine. I want to eat my cheese. I want a big house. I want the cars. I want the fancy clothes. I want the pretty hair. I want it all. And why not? Why can't I have it and why can't you? Why can't I have the big house with the white picket fence? Husband and 4 kids running around. Why not? I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I refuse to not live on my terms. I refuse to go through life and end up in my 30s and 40s and still not be happy. Just trying to fit in. Not living above the horizon, but living beneath it. I'm done being average. I want to be great. And I'm done asking people, and I'm done waiting on people to tell me that I need to be there, because I already know it exists within me. I'm not waiting on nobody anymore to tell me where I belong. I know where I belong. I belong right here. I belong with my radio show, with my talk show, my television show, doing motivational speeches and traveling the world with my books, Count them, 2. And I'm working on number 3. I deserve to be inspiring every single young person. They deserve to know that it's somebody out here that cares about them, that wants to mentor them, that will make sure that their dreams really do come true. That's what I want to do. And I won't stop until I get there. The same way this LWOO radio show is happening every Monday at 11 a.m., I want you all to look out. Look out, world. Because I'm telling you right now, my talk show is coming back. Remember, I told you I did 2 episodes and then I stopped. I went cold turkey. People were like, what happened to LWOO? I started building up a following base, subscribers, and everything on YouTube. Well, guess what? LWOO's coming back. I stopped because I was like, oh, I don't have the money. Oh, I don't have the equipment. But guess what? I still don't have all the equipment, and I still don't have all the money. And guess what? I'm not waiting anymore for it to be perfect. I'm going to get out there, I'm going to find a way, and I'm going to make it happen. Because I'm tired of excuses, and I'm tired of being sick and tired, and I'm tired of people trying to tell me what I should do and how I should do it. I'm telling you today, if you want a radio show, you want your talk show, you have big dreams, you want to be on Dance Moms, Bring It, The Rap Game, I don't know. What other shows? America's Next Top Model? I don't know what you want to do. But if you have big dreams, I'm trying to tell you, my sister, my brother, get out here today and start working on it. Don't allow money and excuses to stand in your way anymore, because I am not doing it anymore. I'm not allowing it to take place of where I know I'm supposed to be. I'm not doing it. And you shouldn't either. Perfectly good example. Did you guys go to see Birth of a Nation this weekend? Okay, I missed it too. I didn't see it this weekend. However, I'm going to see it this week with my sister cousin. We're either going this Wednesday or we're going this weekend. Now, let me explain something to you. I'm sure you all already know this. But for those of you that don't, Nate Parker is in the media right now, not only just for coming out with the movie Birth of a Nation, but they continuously keep talking about this rape allegation that happened back in 1999. Now, the thing is, Nate Parker was found not guilty, but they're still continuously talking about it and making it a big issue. Now, in the beginning, when this first happened, Oprah did ask for Nate Parker to come on her show. Nate Parker declined. But recently, he did go on Anderson Cooper's show, and Anderson Cooper said something extremely hurtful. He said something really derogatory. And what it was is, during the interview, he asked Nate Parker, when you were writing those rape scenes in The Birth of a Nation, were you thinking about the woman that you raped? And everybody was just like, wow, did Anderson Cooper just really go there? What a slap in the face. So let me explain something to you all. From that interview, and from people doing their research on Nate Parker, and knowing about the rape allegation, asked me how much the movie made this weekend in the box office. How much it made? $7.1 million. Now, that might sound like a lot, right? But did you all also know that Girl on the Train came out this weekend? Ask me how much that made in the box office. $26 million. Girl on the Train made $26 million. Nate Parker's movie, Birth of a Nation, only made $7.1 million. But Nate Parker raised $10 million for the movie. So do you see where I'm going with this? Now, let me just say this. I wasn't there in 1999. I don't know what happened between Nate Parker and this young lady. All I know is that he was found not guilty, and it happened back in 1999. What I'm telling you is that despite everything this man has been going through, despite everything that people have been saying and doing to keep him down, he still came out with his movie. He still released The Birth of a Nation, whether it was successful in the box office or not. Through adversity, he still was able to prevail. So what I'm telling you is, no matter who's hating on you and what people are saying about you and doing to you, you still have to keep going. no matter what. Because people are going to hate. They're always going to say something about what you're doing. Sometimes they say it's tomato, tomato. You damn if you do and you damn if you don't. You know, you can't please everybody. But what I will say is that you have to keep going after your dreams, because if you continuously allow people to get in your head, then you'll never get out there and do what you're supposed to be doing with your life, because you'll always be thinking about others and what they're going to say about what you're doing. But Nate Parker doesn't care. It's irrelevant to him. He was found not guilty, and he just wants to move on. He wants to move forward. So this weekend, I am going to go support him. I didn't get a chance to see it this weekend because I had to do my engagement photo shoot. But I am going to go support him because it's sad. Like they were saying on WVON, Perry Small. She was saying that Tyler Perry is coming out with a movie called Halloween. And we all know that Tyler Perry's movies always do well in theater. So they were just saying on the radio show that it's really sad if Tyler Perry's movies basically gets a lot of money in the box office, and Nate Parker still, at 7.1. And we all know that more than likely Tyler Perry's movie is going to sell out. But it's like, why not do that for the birth of a nation? And it's about our history. It's about African American history. So why not support one of our own? And here's something else I want to say about that too before we go to a commercial break. I just want to say that we're so easily influenced. I feel like sometimes we can be extremely gullible. So before we judge Nate Parker, before we judge somebody in life, I think we should always find out the truth for ourselves. I think that we should go see the movie and look at it for yourself and then give an opinion. But if you haven't seen the movie, if you don't know Nate Parker personally, I say don't judge him. Don't judge him. I say go and support this man, go see his movie, do your own research before you start passing judgment on someone. And also, I hope you understood what I was saying about this, because Nate Parker is somebody that's above the horizon. Not only did he act in his own movie, he directed it and produced it. You see, this is someone that was not being given many opportunities, but he decided to create his own. He funded his own movie. He funded it by himself. I'm sure he had support, but he put up the bulk of it. And that's what I'm telling you once again. Don't wait on somebody to give you permission. Go after it yourself. Don't wait on somebody to pick up on your talent and your skill set. Go after it yourself. Create your own opportunities. Even though no one will give it to you, create your own. We'll be right back after this break. Hey girl, what's up? How you doing? Okay, wait, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay. LWOO, 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 LWOO. The LWOO show, learn work, overcoming obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too. The LWOO show, learn work, overcoming obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too. We're back, guys. I know that was a quick music break, just wanted to take a quick second and let you guys hear the LWOO theme song. Now, if you guys are not familiar with that, it's actually on my talk show. Remember, I was telling you guys I've got the radio show back now? Well, look out for my talk show on YouTube, you guys, because I'm telling you the LWOO show is coming back in full effect. You can check me out right now on intellectualradio.com, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio.com, and we're streaming right now live on Facebook and YouTube. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all at Lauren C. Ward, LWOO, LAURENCWARD, LWOO. We're doing this every Monday at 11 a.m. Tune in. I also want you guys to email me at lward, LWARD98@gmail.com to be a guest on my show. I'm still looking for guests on my show. I've only had one guest so far. It's been my dad. But I'm looking for more guests. And even if I have to move the show to Saturdays, I'm going to have a Monday show and a Saturday show. That way, for people who work during the day on Mondays at 11 a.m., hey, you can come in on a Saturday. So email me, call me, text me. I don't want you to think, oh, well, I can't come on the show because she only comes on every Monday at 11 a.m. No, you can still be a guest on my show. I will come up with a Saturday show for people who really want to come on here, give their opinion, and get the word out about their business. So please, 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 guys, reach out to me. I'm waiting for your calls, your emails, and your text messages. I'm waiting for you guys to come on here and be a guest on my show. The same way I told you I'm not waiting anymore, you shouldn't wait anymore either. You should come on the show. Oh, well, LWOO, I don't have any experience. LWOO, I don't know. My business, I'm still waiting on it to be patented. I'm still waiting on this to come back in the mail. Forget all that. Just come on the show. Come on the show and get exposure for what you're doing. You know, you ready. You ready. You know, sometimes you know how when you're playing double dutch, you keep waiting to jump in. You keep waiting to jump in. You wait. Stop waiting to jump in the rope and just get in. I'm playing double dutch. I'm waiting on you to jump in, and you still. I'm warming up. I'm trying to, I'm digging my potatoes. I'm trying to jump in. Just jump in. Jump in already and come on the LWOO radio show. Promote your business. That's what I'm here for. It's not just about me. Remember, I told y'all about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to the top, but I don't want to go to the top by myself. I want you to come with me too. Please don't let me go alone. Please. Please. Someone please call 911. Yeah. Tell them LWOO needs radio guest on her show. Tell them right now we need you. LWOO's dying for radio. I'm dying for radio guests to come on here, okay? Please, hit me up, y'all. But get back on topic because we only got about, let me see. We only have about 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left with the LWOO radio show because, we do 11 to 12. Sometimes I finish up a little bit early. But to get back to this point, let me give you another example before I have to close down for the day. Another example is yourself. Have you ever noticed that you sometimes can give yourself a hard time? You can give other people a hard time. And then you get so wrapped up. You get so wrapped up with giving yourself a hard time that you forget that you are the glue that's holding everybody together, that's holding yourself together. I believe, right now, I'm saying it right now, I believe that you are a winner. I believe that you are the one that's been holding it down for everybody else, but you forgot about yourself. You forgot to be your biggest cheerleader. You forgot to be your biggest fan. How can somebody else love you if you're struggling with loving yourself? How can somebody else like you if you don't even like yourself? What I want to remind you right now is that it's okay if you don't have it all together. It's okay if you're still figuring it all out. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you're a teenager, if you're in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, we're all still growing. We're all still trying to achieve excellence. So don't be so hard on yourself to the point where you feel like you're not going to make it there. To the point where you feel like you're not going to be successful. You know how I speak with so much passion and even aggression? It's because deep down inside, when you know that you have something powerful that you're fighting for, when you know that there's something within you that has to break out, because if it doesn't break out and you keep it within, you feel like all these emotions are bottled up within you and you're not able to share them. If you have that feeling, every single day within you, you're walking into work and you're angry, you're hurt, you're upset, and you're just like, oh my God, why am I here again today? And you feel like you're supposed to be doing something else with your life. I challenge you to do it. I challenge you to step out on faith and do it. Because you might not get another chance. Be brave, be bold, be courageous. Step out on faith. Do what your gut is telling you. If it's telling you to quit that 9 to 5, if it's telling you to stop being friends with these particular individuals, if it's telling you to become a pastor, whatever it is, deep down inside, I want you to listen to that still small voice and follow it. I want you to do that. And I want you to love yourself. I want you to like yourself. I don't want you to be hard on yourself, because you have to understand that we're all still figuring it out. Hey, let me go back to Sister Act. Do you guys remember in the movie Sister Act when Whoopi Goldberg, and I love Whoopi, when Whoopi was like, girl, if you wake up in the morning and you start thinking about singing, and that's all that's on your mind, then girl, you're supposed to be a singer. Remember she told Lauryn Hill that? Well, that's what I'm telling you. If you wake up in the morning and all you can think about is singing or dancing or acting, then honey child, you're supposed to be a singer, a dancer, or an actor. If you wake up in the morning and all you can think about is being a reporter, being a news anchor, being a journalist or a radio personality, then you're supposed to be doing that. Look, I'll even sing you the song. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Look, y'all got me singing the song from Sister Act. Y'all got me singing Whoopi Goldberg up in here. I hope that just inspired you. Whatever it was that you woke up thinking about this morning, do it. If you want to be a poet, find some open mics. If you want to be a singer, do an opening act. Possibly even for Beyonce. Hey, there's no small dreams over here. If you want to be a dancer, hit up D-Lo. See if you can get out there and do the Nay-Nay or the Millie Rock. See if he'll have you as a background dancer, starting off. I'm telling you, you all, go after your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Even Whoopi Goldberg said it. And look, you know I got to say something about Birdman too, because this is my thing. Are you finished or are you done? Are you mad or are you angry? Are you sad or are you upset? My thing is, you need to figure it out and go after your dream. Because if Birdman can sit up there and say, are you finished or are you done? I want to know, are you finished or are you done when it comes to your dream? Are you angry or are you mad when you think about your dream? Or are you sad? Are you hurt when you think about your dream? That's what I'm trying to get through to y'all. That's what I'm asking you. I know Birdman said it best. You know, he said it best when he said that. So I just need to know, which one is it? Are you happy or are you joyous? which one is it, y'all? Are you glad or are you happy? You know, I'm just trying to figure it out. So when it comes to your dream, are you finished or are you done? I'm just saying, I need you to figure it out. I'm not saying you got to figure it out right away, but I'm just saying you need to get an idea of which way to go. That's what I'm trying to ask you, okay? So I'm tired of you sitting on your couch. I know it's some of y'all sitting at home right now, or you might be at work. What I'm telling you is, man, walk off the job. No, I'm just playing. No, look. This is what I'm saying, though. I'm not telling you to just completely, like, quit your job. You ain't got no income coming in. And then, you know, you up here, you ain't got no money. I'm not trying to tell you that. But what I am saying is that, look, you remember on Kings of Comedy when Bertie Mac was like, people go on, well, African Americans, black people, we go on break, and that's just what we do. We break and we don't come back. And they be like, where is that boy Bobby? Has anybody seen Bobby? What I'm telling you is, if you go on break from your job and you thinking about leaving and not coming back, just have a backup plan. Look, this is what I'm gonna tell you right now. If I was working at Wendy's and I want to be a radio personality, I'm telling you right now, when I go on break for my 15-minute break at Wendy's and I don't come back, the next time Wendy's see me, I'm gonna have my radio show. But now, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So just have a backup plan. If you want to quit your 9 to 5, what I'm trying to tell you is, go ahead and get a part-time job. Go get a part-time job somewhere. Start figuring out ways of how you can make your dream happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Figure out a way of how you can make your dream happen. Stop coming up with excuses. Just find a way. If you got to go to McDonald's and start talking about sponsorship, look, I'm going to tell you, if you work at McDonald's, McDonald's is $1 billion, not $1 million, $1 billion corporation. If I were you and I was working at McDonald's, I'm telling you, I would start taking advantage. When I'm up there at the counter saying, Yes, how may I help you? Oh, you want a number 3 quarter pounder with cheese? McDonald's, okay, French fries with a Coke on the side. Right after I'm done taking that person order, especially if it's somebody with a business suit on and you think they got business cards, I'm going to tell you right there, I'm going to go to the side, act like I'm going on break. That same person that just ordered that quarter pounder, because look, you can find out a lot about a person based off of what they order. Now, if somebody getting something off the dollar menu at McDonald's, they might be on a budget. But somebody that's coming up in there getting a quarter pounder with a large fry and a large drink, come on, you already know they got money. A Big Mac, somebody that's getting a big meal, I'm telling you, you know they got the right funding. You know they ain't on no budget. So that's what I'm saying. Go to the side and talk to that person. Start talking about your business, pass out your business cards, ask about sponsorship. I'm telling you, you guys, wherever you work, if you don't like your job, if you know that you're destined for greatness and you know you don't belong there, start talking to people about your business. Now, if your manager come by, you might have to ease it on down, ease on down the road. Now, if your manager come back at work, you might just have to be like, oh no, how may I help you? Yes, we have bras over there to the right. Yes, welcome to Victoria's Secrets. Hello. You might have to do something like that when your manager come back. After your manager leave, help that customer, but help yourself at the same time. Ask that customer what they do for a living. Give them your business card on the sneak. Now, you got to be careful. You don't want your manager to see, but give your business card on the sneak. You got a flyer. You know how people be out in the street, and I know sometimes we be making fun of people, but you know how people be out, promoters, be out on the streets. They be like, yeah, come to this party this weekend. Come to this party. Yeah, I got this party going on. And we be like, oh, man, another flyer. Hey, respect the hustle, though. They out there passing out flyers, man. They on their grind. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. When you at work, be thinking about your business. Think about what you can do to make your dream a reality. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So utilize your resources. Remember I was telling y'all I drive Uber and I work for my dad too? What do you think I talk about when I'm in the car with Uber and when I'm driving for my dad? Well, what do you think I talk about? I talk about my books. I'll be bringing up my books, my motivational CDs, my t-shirts, my business cards, and my flyers. I be giving them to my Uber customers. I be giving them to the clients and the customers. My dad be like, Lauren, how did the ride go? And I be like, oh, it was great. It was great. But what he really don't know is I was in there talking about my business. That's what I was doing. He like, yeah, pass out your resume. Man, look, if I land a job, cool. But really what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my business off the ground. I talk to people sometimes about, 9 to 5, get the resume or whatever. I'm trying to get some money on the side. Because like I said, nothing wrong if you have a 9 to 5. What you need to be doing is saving your money, though. You need to be taking the money from your 9 to 5 and putting it into a pot to fund your dream. That's what I'm really telling you. Not that it's bad to have a 9 to 5, but what I'm saying is understand that you're there temporarily. That's not permanent. I know you don't want to be in your 50s and 60s still working. Don't you want to be on the yacht, the jet? Remember what I was telling you about the good life? I know you want to be there. So what I'm telling you is save your money. I know it's easy to buy the new Jordans, new clothes and everything like that. But if you can, try to save some of the money from your 9 to 5 so you can live the good life. I need you at the top with me. But to make a long story short, because we only have about 5 minutes left. To make a long story short, I'm just trying to tell you 3 things. Network, grind, pray. Pray, grind, network. Network, grind, pray. Pray, grind, network. Network, pray, grind. Grind, pray, network. Network, pray, grind. That's what I'm trying to tell you. At your 9 to 5, save your money, network, pray, and understand that your situation is temporary. The LWOOLand radio show, you all. I'm going out every Monday at 11 a.m. Tune back in. I couldn't finish up today. We're running out of time. But just know I'm on intellectualradio.com, Spreaker.com, and iHeartRadio.com. The LWOOLand radio show. Follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Lauren C. Ward L. Woo. Every Monday at 11 a.m. I'm following my dreams, and you got to follow yours too. We're over and out. The LWOOLand radio show.
The LWOO show, Lauren Ward overcoming obstacles. Yeah, that's me, and it could be you too.